judgeable. Fumes dropping at a diesel blunt, exhumed body of Beelzebub. Gasoline, I made a masterpiece, and I didn't even test the diesel once.
Alright, welcome back to another episode of The Basement. I'm your host, B-mage. And tonight we got two Hamilton artists. This is the first time that I'm doing a three-way Zoom call with two artists. They got a collaboration project out, Runnin On Diesel. I got my boys Vinnii and FLOWZUS in here, bro. How you guys doing?
Yeah. I'm great, man. I'm running on diesel as per the guarantee on the packaging.
You guys don't happen to smoke weed, right?
What'd you say, sorry?
You guys don't smoke weed, right?
Oh no, I'm waiting until I'm 30 to try it for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. So usually how I start this off is like I usually go into like people's early life, their upbringing. Are you guys both originally from Hamilton?
Neither.
Okay.
I'll let Vinny take it first.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go one person, the other person, just like explain their upbringing, early life, then we'll get into more stuff.
First, I wanted to say, because I never got a chance to appreciate from this, by the way.
Nope.
Kind of just jumped right into it.
Shout out to Bmage.
But as for that question, I mean, like I kind of been in Hamilton a lot of my life, but I was actually I was born in Winnipeg. I'm from Bosnia. Like at three months old, I went to Bosnia with my family. And it was just kind of like a back and forth type of thing. So, I know what to tell people where I'm from. I usually just say Bosnia. They ask me where I'm born, I say Winnipeg. But I've been in Hamilton like 15 years maybe out of my 23, almost 24.
Shit.
Okay, so you could, Hamilton's basically the city for you.
It's it's like when we moved from Manitoba because it was freezing as fuck. Sorry, we can swear, right?
No, you can't, man. You're kicked off. Yeah, you're good.
When we moved from Manitoba, I don't know. My parents thought it was between Phoenix, Arizona, or Hamilton, Ontario. I don't know what happened.
Phoenix, Arizona, and Hamilton, Ontario, eh?
What they were smoking, but it wasn't. They weren't running. They weren't.
Phoenix, eh? I don't know. Maybe like there's a job down there or something.
Yeah, I guess. But we ended up down here, and it's been a while. You know, I got a little brother that was born down here too.
Okay.
And a lot of people down here.
Yeah, for sure.
I was from Brampton. I was born. Then I went to high school in Barrie, which is like the opposite of Brampton in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And then I came to McMaster in 2012. And then I've been at Hamilton since, man. It just kind of clicked, you know, when you sort of you go to a place and you're like, this is the right spot for me, right? Yeah. I met my wife in Hamilton, have my kid here. It's the place to be now.
Yeah. So your father. So how's that?
Yeah, you got it. It's good, man. It's crazy. The first 2 years it changes. Like every 2 months you're doing a totally different thing, right? Like my kid just learned how to put on music, so now I'm listening to like Baby Shark 20,000 times. I only listen to my own demos and children's music, and that's it.
You gotta get a Baby Shark feature.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on it, man. I'm gonna try and get the Wiggles featured on.
Yeah, exactly. So, what were you guys listening to growing up, in terms of artists? So, was it completely a different genre? Were you always listening to rap, or like what happened there?
I don't know. For me, Flo, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You take it.
For me, it's kind of weird because like when it was like 2004, I'm assuming because that's when Mockingbird, the encore came out.
Mm-hmm.
Mockingbird was the first song that I heard, like a hip hop song. And I fell in love with the beat. I fell in love with everything about it. And like, that's why when I tell people, or like when people ask me, after hearing so many melodic songs from me, when they hear me rap, they're like, damn, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't even know. I was an Eminem stan for a while. I hide that because stan's a bad word. You know, you don't want to be a stan. And I listened to Eminem most of my life until like I branched off into other artists. Like, it was Hobson at first, artists that were similar to Eminem. But in terms of like listening to other genres, though, I think it was only people like Akon, and that's not even like he was still making rap music. And, like,
shout out to Akon.
A little bit of Britney Spears here. You know what I'm saying?
Can't go wrong with the OG Britney. For sure.
Name a crazier duo. Throw in Pitbull, Akon, Pitbull, Britney Spears, Eminem.
There you go.
That's some pop royalty right there.
It is.
I was listening to, like, back in the day, rap was part of it for sure. My brother had me on 50 Cents, like back in the Get Rich or Die Trying era, his stuff. Ludacris, his word of mouth. I had that on a Walkman, on a burned CD from my Walkman back in 2004. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But the first three albums that I got were Hot Fuss by The Killers, Bowling for Soup, that one album with 1985 on it, and Good Charlotte and the Chronicles of Love and Death. And that's pretty much, that was kind of the spectrum for a while. A lot of punk sort of emo stuff. Rap had a big resurgence for me when I got to university, and I was surrounded by a lot more people who were actually like listening to it and putting me onto stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you were kind of like the rock kind of punk vibe then.
I was in a punk band actually.
You're a punk band. And then Vinnii was like more of like a Eminem kind of variety of artists.
Like, you couldn't tell me nothing about Eminem that was negative.
Yeah.
You know?
True, but
we're both like, we both fuck with pop artists a lot though. Vinnii and I are both like, we've got a good appreciation for, you get a lot of people that are like, yo, fuck everything in the top 100, but there's a reason a lot of that shit's in the top 100, man. Britney Spears knows how to write some fucking hits.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, there's some quality music for sure, but like you said, it's overlooked definitely just because people are like tired of it, or they don't want to listen to mainstream music. They want to find stuff themselves. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's definitely some solid. Yeah. So when did you guys start making music? Like, when did you jump into it and start making rap music?
I think, Flo, did you start in high school?
I didn't start rapping in high school, but I started making music in high school, like 2010-ish, I think, was like the first studio mixed and mastered thing I put out was in 2010. And I was pretty young for, like, I was in over my head a little bit. I was like, oh my God, a studio, and But rapping was 2014, I think, 2013-ish.
Yeah, so when I was in high school, I think, well, it was, before high school, I was doing like in elementary school, I had this project. It was to make like a commercial, and I made like a rap commercial. So it started way back when I was younger, but going on into high school, I used to just put my phone, like I would download SoundCloud, put it next to the TV, play like a beat on YouTube, and I would rap into the microphone, like on the SoundCloud app. That's how I used to make music.
Yeah.
I guess here we are today, but moving on forward and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, from doing all that stuff to using egg cartons, putting around this shitty mic. Oh my God. I'm revisiting it right now. And it's kind of cool how much like better my music sounds now than then.
It's crazy when you definitely like listen to something that you've made now and that you got a lot more experience with, like production, like vocals, your raps too, and then listen to something that you first made when you started. Probably night and day for sure.
Yeah, bro. Even like a year ago, a lot of shit changes.
So how did you guys meet?
Vinnii was promoting, he went on a crazy promotion fucking tear in the summer with a song called Sins, which with Wes Gray.
Yeah, okay. Wes Gray. Shout out Wes Gray.
Fat Joe affiliated. And that was,
I seen that.
It was just like a wide net. Like, it was, a lot of people, I think, sort of found out from that about them. And I was one of them, and I was like keeping an eye on them for a while. Eventually we started.
5 views away right now from 1,000, bro. Right now. Ooh.
The past summer there, we just started messaging, and it's like, sometimes you gotta test your compatibility with other artists, because sometimes you'll talk to someone and it's like they're never gonna record a verse for you, but they'll tell you they're gonna forever. And some people, like, maybe they will, but it's gonna be a pain, right? But with Vinnii, it was just like we were on the same wavelength from day one.
I was gonna ask you about that for Runnin On Diesel, because you guys are both solo artists, and usually like when you do a collaboration project, everyone has to be on the same kind of mindset, you know what I mean? Same idea. They got to get along, because sometimes it just won't work out, like you said. So you guys instantly had a connection then, eh?
Yeah, especially when this guy sent me back a verse within 48 business hours. The first time.
That's that shit.
First asked him to work, I was like, okay,
you can count on him then.
Probably gonna work a lot.
Yeah. We're both like, we also, I think, both subscribe to the like lightning in a bottle philosophy. Like, like if you've got that energy in the moment, like use it in the moment, right? So like Vinny will write half a song in one sitting, and then he'll send it to me, and I'll hear it, and I'll write the other half of the song in one sitting, and that way we actually can make an album within a short period of time, you know?
Like, how did the project come about? Was it kind of just like that, where like you guys were sending like one song back and forth, and then next thing you know, you do another, next thing you know, you got three, and then you're like, fuck it, let's do a collaboration project? Was it kind of like that?
Smoke.
Yeah.
You know the song Smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I can't think straight without smoke. If I ain't got my mind right, then I'm loco. I won't go nowhere before smoke. I don't know when I won't smoke no more.
That was the first one we made for fun. It wasn't supposed to be for a project, but after that song, we're like,
it was like, so yeah, we're like, this is like one of the best songs either one of us has made in like a while. I'm pretty proud of both of our outputs, so like that's saying something. We're like, all right, we should probably give this its own project, you know, house it with some other great hits.
So what was it like in the studio? Where did you guys create that?
Separate studios.
Separate, yeah. We weren't even together.
Project. Yeah.
Just sending back and forth.
I like that you think that we were together though, because of the energy. You know what I mean?
That's the way to think of it. Yeah, for sure.
Damn. It was recorded technically in 3 studios. I know Vinny records at home. I record at home, but then also Nomai Music. He's one of the producers on the project. And I think one of the tracks on there, Vinny recorded at his studio.
Okay, so do you guys have you guys produced like your own beats and stuff before and mixed your own stuff?
Before, yeah.
Oh yeah. But now...
This project, we each have a beat on this project.
Okay. All right. So you're familiar with like Logic and Fruity Loops and shit?
I use Reason.
Reason? No, what is that? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's like it's become less popular in the last few years just because they don't promote very well. It's a Swiss program that's like it's really good for like hip hop production and kind of like mathy stuff. Like it looks very like a piece of grid paper almost to produce, but it's nice software. I like it for sampling particularly.
What are your favorite songs off the project?
You go first, baby.
I don't know. Like, I always want to say smoke because I don't even know. But I think it's just bias at this point. So you got to almost exclude the song. And then there's Smoke for the Soul, which is legit my second favorite.
Smoke for the Soul is my favorite.
Let's go. Hey, yeah, it's weed. It's all I breathe. Hey, it's all I need. I'm talking gas.
I'm hearing a lot of feedback, like positive feedback on that one.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like Smoke for the Soul and Green Idol. I like Demons Vanish a lot too.
Fumes dropping at a diesel blunt, exhumed body of Beelzebub. Gasoline, I made a masterpiece, and I didn't even test the easel once. Plant a ceiling, wait for harvest. I get the feeling you're really starving, because the whole...
I think that's got a cool vibe. It's also, like, we're releasing a deluxe album, so all of those songs are my favorite right now.
Yeah, how many got on the deluxe?
7.
Okay.
And they're like, it's the same total length as the original, so it's doubling the album size.
That's solid. How baked were you guys making this?
It's become it's I don't even know how to explain it. It's a normal thing now. It's like breathing air. It's kind of more impressive if I record without it, if I make a good song without it.
Yeah, fair enough.
If I'm running on 87 octane, I don't know, bro. It doesn't usually come out really good.
Yeah, okay.
It's weird for me because I did a lot of the recording for this project in the early morning. Like I like to record when my house is totally empty. So lately that's been when my wife takes the kid to daycare. So that's like a little 20-minute window. I got like everything prepped and ready to go. So like I'm not baked at like 7:45 a.m. But when I wrote that for the verse the previous night, I definitely was. So sometimes I'm reading it like, I can change this up, fix it up a bit, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Well, like when I listened to the project, it's definitely like first thing I kind of thought of was like it brought me back to like my high school days with Taylor Gang and shit. Just smoke fucking weed, you know what I mean? Like that's the vibe I got from it, which is solid. It's very nostalgic, and I liked it. I enjoyed it for sure.
Yeah, that's good to hear, man. We wanted to, I think, just kind of like it's the subject we both know best. That's another part of a good collab, right? You got to find the mutual grounds, and for us, it's fucking that sweet Sheba, that God's green herb.
What do you guys think of like OCS now? Where did you guys get your tree before? Like MMJ and stuff?
I was using the black market delivery, and then I also grow my own. So I've got I grew 2.2 pounds this year. I'm probably like a third of the way through that.
Okay.
I was just grabbing off of like just like sources that I know and stuff like that. And even like one of this, actually my favorite time was the dispensaries. Like just before it was legalized, there was dispensaries everywhere, like Georgia Peach, Honey Pot, stuff like. Honey Pot was my favorite one. I don't like any Honey Pot, any location, whatever. And I used to just love getting the gelato. Gelato's my favorite, but nowadays you can't even really find anything like that anymore.
This guy has a song called Gelato.
Every rapper loves gelato in their songs. They're always talking about gelato.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess that's the one thing. That's the one connection between rappers. Like if like a stand-up comedian was ever to need to like talk about rappers, he could honestly just bring up that. It's so simple.
Yeah, for sure.
And Italian ice cream connects us all.
Okay, so next thing, what do you guys like do or try to do for marketing? For like marketing the project, because nowadays it's so crucial to like market your stuff properly and like effectively, efficiently, especially with like all the music that's coming out. Like, what do you guys do that kind of like puts your stuff forward? Like I see you do like a bunch of interviews for the project when the project comes out, but what else?
To be honest, Flow is the marketing department, but a lot of the stuff that we had planned, like we had this planned in the summer when COVID was kind of like
chilling a bit, yeah.
Down a little bit, so we had a lot more stuff planned to do, and then COVID, the numbers went back up, you know.
Yeah, it was kind of rough. I was like halfway through writing the script for a music video for Smoke Smoke, and then it became clear that like it was going to be this uphill battle to even like connect briefly, and now it's straight up like you can get hit with a fine for linking up. So it's been tough, but we've got good like visual art. My wife did a beautiful cover art for the project, which is helping.
Yeah, straight up, that was dope cover art.
Yeah, shout it at Cat in the Hammer.
Not Cat in the Hammer. Okay. Shout out at Cat in the Hammer. Who do you guys want to work with in the future? And so let's start with Hamilton. I asked this, like I'm always curious about this. Start with Hamilton, and then just maybe like a dream collab of yours.
Like a first big feature.
Yeah, exactly. So
answers. I'll let Vinnii go.
Yeah, so like like people that you want to work with in Hamilton that you haven't worked with yet, and then also a dream collab that you list someone that you listen to, like Eminem, like Vinny's Eminem, eh?
No, I don't think I would work with Eminem unless he came to me. It's honestly like that, but
I like that.
Flo knows the answer for this one. Like, okay, for Hamilton, I'm gonna say first, shout out Julius Wilson.
Yeah.
I've been following this dude for a little bit, and I really love where he's made it. Like, he's in Vegas and he's collabing with big artists, and that's kind of like where I want to be right now. And it's gonna be a hustle, and it almost reminds you that it's like, okay, it's not just gonna be an overnight thing where it's like you wake up, you're Drake.
Yeah.
Like, no, there's levels. There's so many levels, you know.
Yeah.
And the first big feature, like, I'm honestly just looking out for Young Thug. Flo, you knew that. You knew I was gonna say that.
I'm not shocked.
Okay.
Yep, Thug. Man. I need to work with Thug before anybody, man.
What's your favorite Thug project?
Barter 6.
Okay.
Barter 6 or Slime Season 3.
Classic, for sure. Barter 6 is a classic album.
Yeah, I fuck with him. When he dropped it, I was howling. You know, because
I got Jeffrey for sure.
Jeffrey's really good too. Thug's got some classics.
Wyclef Jean. Yeah. I got for Hamilton artists that I want to work with, it's a lot of like kind of staple Hamilton artists lately, like people that have just kept their name out there, been out there, people that I respect, but like, and I'm talking to, but I haven't necessarily got a track out with yet. Like K Triggs, like him and I have worked with like 6 of the same people, and we don't have a song together. Well, I'm coming for you, Triggs. You're next. Also, like, you know, Wes Gray and I, we've got a song together, but it might take a while to come out. I'm excited on that. LT the Monk. That's someone I'm talking about doing a track with too. I like that guy. Excited to see how our styles mesh. Yeah.
I've heard of him before. LT the Monk. Okay.
Yeah, I fuck with him. And the dream collab is tough because 2 of my like dream collab people died. Like, yeah, between Mac Miller and MF Doom.
Okay.
So, man, I want to work with somebody fun and unexpected, like Trinidad James, or like
Trinidad James, eh?
Lil Debbie or some shit. What'd you think, Vinny? What did you think I was gonna say?
When I remembered about Mac Miller, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
After I remembered that, honestly, the first one is Wiz Khalifa. We both fuck with Wiz Khalifa.
I was listening to Wiz today. I was listening to the first Rolling Papers.
Crazy.
And
I would say Freddie Gibbs, but he would fucking wash me, man. I don't know many people.
Freddie Gibbs is nasty.
Yeah, and like I don't do that fast rapping. I'm Hamilton's clearly enunciated slow rapper, so I'm not trying to get on a track with someone doing that shit. Not me and Busta.
You're a pop star now.
Yeah, exactly.
We gotta get Runnin On Diesel too. We'll get like Britney Spears on there.
Yeah.
Dang,
Free Britney.
Big.
Straight up.
Currency.
Currency, yeah, for sure.
Dream.
Chevy Woods. Chevy Woods.
Hell yeah. Chevy Woods. But I would probably go for Wiz before Chevy Woods.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Dizzy Wright, man, that was someone I listened to in high school.
Right.
I gotta go for Dizzy Wright.
True.
Danny Brown would be fucking dope. I'd collab with Danny Brown.
Does Danny Brown rap anymore?
Yeah, he released You Know What I'm Saying last year. Was that 2019 or 2020?
And you guys said that you got a deluxe on the way, right?
Yeah, baby. January 22nd.
Okay.
Friday, okay.
Holy shit. Yeah. Wow.
Well, today, when this is out, right? I think you said that's when it's coming out.
Right. So the 22nd. I'll drop this either the night before or the same day.
You were a real one.
Straight up. Well, you have to do it that way. You know what I mean? Don't want to be postponing it. So I'll do that for you guys. I'll edit it and then I'll post it.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, shout out, man.
All right,
I saw it when Triggs did the interview like that. No, Truth. Sorry, not Triggs.
Did that a while back. Yeah, true solid for sure.
A lot of TRs.
Yeah, straight up.
If you wanted to, like, if we were to drop a Diesel 2 next year and we're popping, who would you want to see on the project?
From Hamilton?
Yeah.
Yeah, like as a consumer, you know what I mean? No, not from Hamilton, like in general, if we're popping.
But I also want to know about Hamilton.
Okay, all right. I'll go both. Okay, so just in general, not from Hamilton. Wiz, I'll give you 3. I'll go Wiz 1, Chief Keef 2.
Yeah. Sosa, baby.
Who was it? Sorry.
Chief Keef.
Chief Keef, yeah, bro.
I feel like Sway Lee would just do a crazy hook. You know what I mean?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's sick.
Ooh, yeah. Sway Lee and Vinnii A hook. I'm here for that, man.
Lo, write that down, man.
I got Sway's number. I'll just hit him up after this, man.
Yeah, well, and then from Hamilton, I'll Tyrex.
Shout out to Tyrex. He's got a kid on the way, man. We're connected now. We're Hamilton dad rappers, man.
Fathers. I think Truth would sound good on one too. Park from CSE.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might actually say Park.
Yeah.
I've wanted to hit him up for a while about a collab. I just gotta find with so many people, you gotta find the right beat.
Or Dave Lost. Have you guys heard of Dave Lost?
Dave Lost?
Yeah. Okay, look, I'll send you. I'll like make a little group chat DM with you guys, and I'll send you some of his music. I think it matches your shit for sure.
Do it, man.
Okay, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down.
All right, boys. Listen, thanks for coming on here and spending a little bit of time with me, talking about your project. I look forward to the deluxe, man.
Yo, respect, bro, for this.
Appreciate you.
No problem. And I'll have it out. I'll make a reminder in my calendar to have it out by 22nd.
This is FLOWZUS and Vinnii on the Basement 905.
Let's get it. There we go.
The soundbite for you. Diesel out.
Yeah, hey, I can't think straight without smoke. If I ain't got my mind right, then I'm loco. I won't go nowhere before smoke. I don't know when I won't smoke no more.